Welcome home to philosophy, where we wonder about everything and anything is possible. Hi, I'm Dr. Robert Corey, the Laughing Philosopher. Life is complicated. The world is complicated, and you are complicated. Figuring out how to live a happy, meaningful life, guided by wisdom and reason, is not easy. Is life a game? What is love? Should I fear death? Is this a just world? Almost from the moment of birth, you've been told how to behave, how to fit in, and how to fulfill other people's expectations. You fear that you will lack importance or cease to exist in the lives of others if you think for yourself and question the rules and roles you've been told define you. Wisdom and reason will remove this illusion so you can live authentically in the world around you, find your true purpose, and become your real self. Episode number 67. Why live if life is meaningless? Why live? Live to find freedom. Live to find yourself. And live to find true happiness. Here's why. Only in meaninglessness can real freedom exist. A can opener can never be free. It is created to serve a purpose. An umbrella can never be free. It is created to perform a function. A vacuum cleaner is created for a reason. You exist for no reason. If you were born with a purpose, a goal, or a function, then your life would be a means to an end. A can opener has no choice but to do what a can opener is created to do. But you are free to do with your life whatever you choose. An umbrella has no choice but to be what an umbrella is. But you are free to make of yourself whatever you choose. A vacuum cleaner has no choice but to fulfill its purpose. Your life has no purpose. You are born to be free at every moment of life. Your life is meaningless. It is without purpose, goal, or function. Your life is whatever you choose to make of it. It is purely what you want it to be. There are no gods, and there is no need for gods to define the purpose of your life. You are the supreme being of your life. Why live? Not despite life's meaninglessness, but because of it. Meaninglessness is the best of all possible worlds. In your meaninglessness, you will find the source and an infinite ocean of freedom. Don't mourn your life's meaninglessness. Celebrate it. In Homer's Odyssey, the hero, Odysseus, descends into Hades and witnesses Sisyphus and his eternal punishment. Then I witnessed the torture of Sisyphus as he wrestled with a huge rock with both hands. Bracing himself and thrusting with hands and feet, he pushed the boulder uphill to the top. But every time, as he was about to send it toppling over the crest, its sheer weight turned it back, and once again towards the plain, the pitiless rock rolled down. So once more, he had to wrestle with the thing and push it up, while the sweat poured from his limbs and the dust rose high above his head. Do you feel like Sisyphus? Is your life, a dull, endless ritual? We eat to prevent starvation. We sleep to prevent exhaustion. We work to prevent boredom. We reproduce to prevent extinction. Eat, sleep, work, repeat. Is survival all there is to life? Sisyphus, too, is a prisoner of his fate. Why, then, is Sisyphus happy? How can you be happy? Sisyphus accepts his life as it is and renounces his life as he desires it to be. Sisyphus embraces his purpose in life, not despite its meaninglessness, but because of it. Once more, he pushes the boulder uphill to the top, and once more, Sisyphus is victorious. Sisyphus is the captain of his fate and the master of his soul. Sisyphus finds purpose in his life's meaninglessness, without pretense or illusion. Sisyphus accepts that the meaning of his life is no meaning. The goal of his life is no goal. The purpose of his life is no purpose. Sisyphus is happy, not despite his fate, but because of it. You see, happiness doesn't mean achievement or success. Happiness doesn't mean pushing the boulder to the top of the hill. So Sisyphus feels no disappointment or failure in seeing the boulder roll down. And in life, in your life, the boulder always rolls down. Nothing is forever. Fame, pleasure, power, nothing lasts. Happiness lies in the pushing. Pushing without reason, without goal, and without purpose. Just pushing and pushing. Meaninglessness is freedom. Freedom is pushing. Pushing is heaven. That is all we know on earth, and all we need to know, said the poet John Keats. And there is no need for an afterlife, for people who are born in heaven. Life can only be understood backwards, said Kierkegaard, but it must be lived forwards. Why live? Live because the future is unwilled and uncreated. The future is uncertain and unpredictable. So when something happens to you, you can't tell whether it's good or bad. You never really know, in the moment it happens, whether an event will turn out to be a triumph or a disaster. You never really know whether you're lucky or unlucky. You never really know whether you ought to be happy or sad. When something happens to you, it's not good or bad, not lucky or unlucky, not a success or failure. It just is. You really don't know what just happened to you. All you know is how you feel about it. In the moment, life is empty. It is devoid of meaning. All you ever know is that something happened to you, and it feels pleasant or unpleasant. Life is not a problem to be solved, said Kierkegaard, but a reality to be experienced. Life is not measured in days, months, or years, but in individual moments, and every moment is a mystery. Life's greatest misfortune is that we don't recognize the most important moments in life until it's too late. One morning, a farmer was counting his horses. He discovered that his favorite wild horse was missing and that it had run away. The farmer was heartbroken over his bad luck and cursed his prize horse. A few days later, his prize horse returned to the farm, leading a herd of the most beautiful wild horses the farmer had ever seen. The farmer was overjoyed with his good luck and praised his prize horse. One afternoon, the farmer's son was breaking in the farmer's prize horse. It began to run, jump, and buck. The horse threw off its rider, and the boy's leg was badly broken. The farmer was heartbroken over his misfortune and cursed his prize horse. The farmer employed a nurse to care for his son. The nurse and the farmer became well acquainted and fell deeply in love. The farmer was overjoyed with his good fortune and praised his prize horse. One dark and stormy night, the farmer's new wife was searching for the prize horse. She accidentally fell into an abandoned well and drowned. The next morning, the farmer's prize horse was discovered, laying on the ground, shot through the head. The farmer never really understands what is happening to him. In the moment of living, life is meaningless. All the farmer knows is how he feels about it. All he knows is that something happened and it feels pleasant or unpleasant. In its living, life is pointless. So, in the moment, accept your failures in the same spirit as you accept your achievements. Meet triumph and disaster just the same. Good luck and bad luck are one face wearing two different masks. Good fortune and misfortune are the same imposter. Today's good luck may be tomorrow's bad luck. Today's misfortune may be tomorrow's good fortune. The universe expands pointlessly. We know something about how, but nothing about why. It just does. Endless waves break on the beach, pointlessly. Daffodils grow, pointlessly. The sun rises and sets, pointlessly. The earth orbits the sun, pointlessly. Dogs and cats conflict, pointlessly. What's the problem? We fear meaninglessness so profoundly that we manufacture reasons to explain what's happening. Zeus, Jupiter, the gods, God. Reality is not a question in search of an answer. What's more, so much of human behavior is unwilled, automatic, habitual, and instinctive. Yet, we demand that our actions appear logical and rational. So people manufacture reasons to logicalize why they behave as they do. These made-up excuses may help people feel less illogical and irrational, but these manufactured reasons had nothing to do with our behavior in the first place. You didn't do it because it's in the Constitution. You didn't do it because that's what Jesus would do. You just did it unthinkingly. Living is not a problem in search of a solution. The universe is not a bureaucracy in search of a mission. Life, the universe, and everything is pointless. In life, in your life, other people will try to deprive you of your freedom in order to give meaning to your life's meaninglessness. They will offer you someone or something to live and die for. God, country, the church, the state, the flag, the Bible. All the same, don't make yourself a prisoner. You have nothing to gain but chains. Chained to other people's opinions and expectations. Chained to memories of the past and dreams of the future. Chained to insatiable desires for money, fame, status, power, pleasure, and prestige. Chained to people and possessions that in the moment you think you can't live without, but you will be bored with in a matter of days. Choose meaninglessness. Choose freedom. The meaning of your life is to give your meaningless life meaning. Find something you love. Find something you're good at. Find something to do that makes the world a softer place. Why live? To find your most precious possession. To find something to live and die for. Seek purpose, and you will find purpose. Just knock on the door, and it will be answered. Everyone who asks receives. Everyone who seeks finds. Everyone who knocks is welcomed. Too many important choices have already been made for you, made by other people before you were born. Why live if life is meaningless? Still, the most important and precious thing about your life, its purpose, its meaning, its reason for being, is up to you. Thank you for listening. I hope you will take what you've learned and be a better person. Think for yourself. Question everything. Accept nothing that does not agree with your own reason and good sense. And I promise you, despite its sham and drudgery, you will get on pretty well in this crazy world. I'm Dr. Robert Corey. Until we meet again, be good.